in the same building.
Amazing.
As if by magic, aeroplanes have existed and we move around the globe.
Beam, or what do you call it?
Star Trek. So
Yeah, good to see you here.
Indeed.
And we have a maximum reduction of tech complexity right now.
We've gone to the
Probably
camera.
things go wrong then anyhow.
Yeah. The
Do
camera.
you have YouTube on there? Or
Do
well, you have your shitty internet
I-
connection probably.
I've got 5G, so we're all good. I will.
Okay, you are going through.
I've gone high tech.
You are going bypassing here the whole thing.
Okay, so
yeah.
let's see. Lives. I have it.
YouTube. So, I have a different start screen because we have another screen here. Everything is wrong. Wait, let me do the right thing here. Okay, so now that should be the right screen.
There we go. We're on the right screen now. Finally, we've got the technology together. And I have YouTube live here, so
Yeah.
we're good.
Nice camera, by the way.
Indeed, very nice camera.
You brought it back, and I will show that afterwards.
We will
that
show
have
it
something
afterwards.
to talk besides just winning stuff.
Well, low tech, high tech.
Low tech,
Exactly.
high tech.
Low tech, high
correctly.
tech. So, day 3 of the giveaway. And everyone who won on day 1 and day 2 have been notified, and they've all replied saying they're very happy about it. So those watches,
And they can find themselves on the website
They
here,
can.
especially here. When you go to that 15 years anniversary first picture, you will see winners,
absolutely,
and they're coming soon. Maybe
Exactly.
in probably 10 minutes.
within the next 10 to 15 minutes,
yeah.
there will be names magically appearing on there, and I might even adjust it.
Watches are here.
They are.
Yeah.
And the people who have won the first 4 watches from Monday and Tuesday, Maria already has those watches going through quality assurance and quality checks as well to make sure that they are all absolutely perfect before they get shipped. We're probably going to wait until the 15 days is over and we will ship everything together. So anyone who's won, you will not get your tracking number or your FedEx number until round about the end of the month, at which point we will have them all shipped out and all double checked. I'm sure you would rather we double and triple check them.
Ether movements in there. People say this is the best in the world. Reality is they also need service and checking like everything.
Any mechanical watch does need a little bit of fettling and fine care, like
Yeah.
any fine sports car. It's
Yeah.
a bit, it needs just a little bit of love and attention
Yeah.
occasionally. So yes, we'll be making sure that these are perfect for you. A couple of days, I guess some of these people are new, so it's only fair to give a quick overview. So day 3, these are the watches. There is the black dial and the brown dial, one of each every day. So these will be coming up later on. We'll see.
Created, we will see today. We have the original hand drawing. I
We
will
do.
show that afterwards.
We have some. Celine managed to find some very cool drawings from way back in the day, so we can pull those up. In fact, we could maybe quickly look at those now, couldn't we?
Do that.
So-
Since we have a desktop projector, like you do
Yes.
it in the
Techie.
university,
This is higher tech than university. When my
Yeah,
university,
crazy
it was
stuff.
you would draw on an
yeah,
overhead projector.
that is actually make it a little bit brighter.
So this shows you. This is from back. The date is in the bottom there. I
Yeah.
believe year 2007 down in the bottom left-hand corner.
Yeah.
You can see that. So the date, I think it's just over to the other side. The date.
Yeah.
There we go. The 12th of July.
7.
2007, the original Omnium. Now this was the precious metal cases. This was before, or CAD probably existed, but it was mightily expensive at that point. This was the days of hand drawing and proper technical drawing, as I used to call it at high school. Even the stamp there of the person
Super
that did
nice.
the technical drawing.
He was here on the party, yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
In between, he had a stroke.
Yeah.
So we did also do jewelry with him. He's probably one of the best prototyping guys we know,
Yeah.
because he's not a computer guy,
No.
but he has this feeling for the proportion.
Yeah.
That's why we went to him. But times changed, retired,
Yeah.
and so on and so on, and so. But that's super nice to see. It's a real one, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
And
just something.
long before the days of digital virtualization and CGI, these things were on a flat piece of paper in 2D, and these were the things that had to be made to be made to work there. So there's a few
Okay.
different drawings.
Yeah.
He even handmade, I believe, the original cases as well.
Yeah, there is actually a film in YouTube. In the very early days, you can find that on our YouTube page. the making of Omnium. It's probably the first film. I don't know.
Probably one of the first.
We can look that up later. Yeah. So a little bit of content up front
Indeed.
before we go into
So we need to flip back to
action
the camera.
here.
Oh, who are those old guys? not like the young people in the photographs yesterday.
Ex-bicycle guys, good that we are not in the bike trade.
Yeah, broken knees,
Broken
shoulders,
I'm still
broken
okay.
noses. Are you?
Yeah, I'm
Lucky
still
you.
okay.
I'm not.
You have everything broken
It's
already
very
once.
broken. Yeah. Indeed.
Okay,
so
good.
next slide,
Next
just to
slide
quickly
here.
go over. So
Rules.
quickly the rules. Each 15 Swiss franc voucher that you purchase equals 1 entry. You buy 1 voucher, 1 entry. You buy 10 vouchers, 10 entries, etc., etc. Each day from the 15th of April to the 29th of April, we give away 2 watches, 1 brown, 1 black dial. You can only win once. If you buy 1 voucher and you win, very well done. If you buy 1,000 vouchers and you win, that's all you're going to win. All the rest of your vouchers come out, but your vouchers still retain their credit value to your heart's content. You don't lose any of the credit value, you just lose any additional ideas about winning extra watches. No one is allowed to be greedy. We have to share them all around. So that's it. That's the basic rules. All of the other rules you can find, those are at the bottom of the main web page. So if you want to get all the fine print, it's all on the website for you to read.
You have a little bit of a slow thing here going on.
Yeah, I think it's the delay.
Yeah, but it's also not
Not refreshing.
really.
Not smoothly.
I can bring that up here.
Okay, we can see it.
Don't
up here.
waste your.
Yeah, that's okay. This is I'm on the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
We're still waiting. We've moved to the new home of HORAGE, just in the new part of the building, but we're waiting on our super duper high tech fibre being installed, which I believe goes in next week. And suddenly things will get much faster.
We are on good old copper.
We're on good old, clunky clacky.
I'm surprised that the copper works so well. So
I'm surprised actually the internet exists on phone lines that were never designed for the internet. Someone clever out there managed to get it working copper, but there we go. So next slide.
Good.
15 franc vouchers.
That's how they look like.
You can buy them on the website horage.com. Follow the link to the shop and you can buy them on there. That is the vouchers. Here is the updated numbers. To date, 101 people have bought vouchers from 23 different countries, so pretty much a wide spread of the world. We have everyone from the United States, Canada, Australia, people in Taiwan, people in China, and lots of people in Europe. Total number of tickets purchased to date is 1,079, but a couple of the people that have won already, they bought big in ticket numbers. So the active tickets for today's draw are tickets, so in the draw. So
that's how we do it.
Let's move
There's
along.
a list of the tickets, there's a drawing generator, there's an Excel list where we enter
Absolutely.
them and search for the right matching number, and that's what you're going to do now.
Absolutely, and we use the random number generator, which I believe is 291, I think I just said. So we set that, and then as we go, we will fill in slide 3, which will be the names of the people that are winning today. So you have the
first thing
spreadsheet
to do-
open.
I have the spreadsheet open.
So we need to set it to 1, and we need to set it to 291.
I'm in the wrong thing here.
No, you're on the right one.
Yeah, but I clicked the wrong stuff.
Ah, okay. So in the
Hopefully
random
nobody's killing me now.
in the random generator. So you can see actually here, because there's no names, but that list under draw number is the numbers of the people who've already won,
Yeah.
and that excludes them from the
Yeah.
draw. So this draw number, we add, whoever wins, we add their number to the column under H, and that
We do
excludes
that
them from the
afterwards, yeah.
draw. Okay.
So good.
So
Then we will actually.
we need to type into the generator
Yeah,
1 and 291,
291.
which is the maximum.
91 tickets, and
Here we go.
as
Good
a
luck,
test,
everyone.
We make a generate.
172.
172.
And
So
we
we
put
enter
that in here. And we hit enter. And our winner is Jorg in the United
Jorg.
States. His order is 13019 and his draw number is 100.
Number is
Draw number is 172.
2.
And then his
the
name is Jorg.
Jorge.
Jorge.
Jorg.
And his number in there is 13019.
13
019.
019.
And his country is the United States.
Out of the
Aircraft.
airport.
Yes. So we'll be there. We'll be in San Francisco and Los Angeles this time. We are going to the Wind Up Fair, which is taking place in San Francisco on the weekend, I believe, of the 3rd, 4th and 5th. So that's the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if you're in the US and you're in and around the San Francisco area, please do come along. I believe the show is free to enter. So you can come along and you can see us. We will have myself, Andy, and we will also have one of our watchmakers. Lenny is going to be with us. Oh, how did that happen? Yeah, Lenny's going to be with us. And
Lenny's going to be with us.
yeah, Lenny will be with us. He will be rocking out. Yeah, remember, it's like they say at the
Arthur
zoo.
inspired me to do
Yeah.
more of that.
Always, what people shouldn't feed the bears. It's the same with watchmakers. Don't feed the watchmakers because you never know what they'll do. You've got to keep them behind bars. But he'll be there and you'll be able to talk to him about many of the things we do. He'll have a load of parts that you don't normally see. Normally you see the finished product, but he'll have a load
By
of
the way,
parts.
that person was lucky.
One ticket.
1 ticket, 1 win.
One ticket, one win. That's also yesterday. There was one ticket, one win as well. So very much you only have one ticket. I hope that proves
So
that
I
our number
cleared it out
generator
before.
is
Yeah.
random.
It's
So we've-
pretty random.
We've cleared his out.
Yeah,
Yep.
we
So
cleared
he's
it out.
out. So you need to close that at the bottom as well. That's
Yeah.
you. And then we're 290. We've adjusted the maximum number, and everybody, good luck. We're about to go for number 2 today. Here we go. 56. So in we put the magic number,
Magic.
and we'll get another from the
Hyman.
USA.
Okay.
Hyman. So he's in the US. So we've had 2 in the US today.
Do people in America like to gamble more?
I'm not entirely sure, but it would appear that maybe they've got good odds as they're going with them as well.
Yeah.
So let's quickly
Yeah,
fill
I
his
need to
details in.
correct that. Where is my mouse? My mouse is doing strange stuff. Here it comes.
We need to
So
pull
it
these off the
was-
screen.
Yeah, pull it off the screen.
Yeah, and his
And
number
his win
is
number
12973.
12973.
And country again is the United States. So congratulations to today's 2 winners. You will be getting an email from myself, probably either this evening or tomorrow, depending on where you are, what your time is. But I will be sending you an email just to confirm some details with you, and then we will have watches allocated to
Should
you.
I just
as
save
well.
that or save it as AF?
You can just save that. That's no problem. You need to remember to remove that number as well.
Yeah.
Before
Okay,
we
we do
forget.
that before
We just need to
forget that.
exclude
Do
Hyman
some
from the future draws,
housekeeping here.
and then we can talk about some cool stuff.
Yeah.
So into there we go, 12973.
12973.
Enter.
Good.
And again, he had bought more than one ticket, but not a huge number. So
Mhm.
he's playing the long odds game of more tickets, more chances. So it's a fair call, it has to be said. So
Yeah.
that is that done. So we have Jorg and Hyman. Well done.
Nice
Uh,
watches.
Absolutely. So that is today's draw. Obviously, we will be back tomorrow for another draw, but a few reminders. 15% discount, that is still running. You have until Monday, the 22nd of April. At the end of the day, it will finish at the back end of the day, European time. Remember, CET, that will become an unlive offer. So if anyone wants to take up on that offer, now is your chance. Valid on everything except 3 pre-order products. Autark Tourbillon is excluded, Autark Small Seconds K2 is excluded, and the precious metal Tourbillon 2s. Outside of that though, all the new Superseeds, Superseed Date, GMT, the Lensmans, and all the K1.
Talking
and all the
Lensmans,
systems. Yes.
I have some interesting thing which we saw because we made a mistake in the beginning in our entry of the life, but that's where
The idea came
our
from.
Lensman thing idea came from. So on the light, the red side is a Leica Noctilus. That's the Lensman 1.
Absolutely.
The case looks like that,
Very much.
resembles that.
Even the engravings, there's
Yeah.
a very specific engraving that you'll typically find on on Leica lenses that goes to quite a low number.
These are the
And
two. Yeah?
that is also on the case of the Leica inspired Lensman 1. There's a Lensman 1 and the Lensman 1.1. The 1 was limited edition, all black dial, black appliques. It came as a special kind of box set with a book and a few other accessories as well. That sold out. There were only 200 of those.
And this yellow strap, by the way, comes from that camera picture which I found.
Indeed. The
And-
idea for the yellow dial and the
Yeah.
yellow strap.
Yeah.
And obviously black and silver are classic photography colours.
Yeah. And when we had our presentation in Hong Kong, we were running actually in a collector store,
We were.
and what we found is that camera. And I'm
We
going
need
to
to-
show that.
This is a pretty special one. Now you'll see the one you saw in yellow didn't have this special attachment on the
Yeah,
bottom.
This one.
This is a motor body which takes two rather large hungry batteries, it has to be said. This was in the days before batteries were particularly efficient, but this allowed it to have an automatic
How to get
wind.
that off
It
here?
just twists.
Twist?
Sure.
Okay,
Twist
okay,
lock.
okay. So,
So here we go.
what is special about that is that actually the lens controls the shutter.
Correct. So unlike modern cameras typically where the shutter assembly is inside the camera body, whether it's mirrorless, try saying that when you've had a few drinks, mirrorless, or whether it is a mirrored or mirrorless camera like the modern ones, all of the shutter mechanisms typically inside the body, and in this the lens effectively controls everything.
I have
The
another
actual
view on it, huh?
camera
You
body.
Just keep talking.
I'll keep talking. I'm good at talking. The
Yeah.
camera body is actually quite basic in many ways. It really just has that mirror assembly in there as well. But we have
Let's try.
another camera. Here we go.
Yeah, is that nice, huh?
And this is a very clean example that you picked up on last year's trip when we went around various places in Asia. We were in Singapore, Taiwan, we were in mainland China, and we were also in Hong Kong. We were in Hong Kong as well. And you
And why
managed to-
does that pusher exist? It's
That is-
actually one of the space shuttle versions.
Cameras, exactly.
So it came with
Big gloves.
big gloves, cannot be operated with moon gloves,
Nope.
not with moon boots.
No, so this one
And
had
that was this. These were the first actually motor-driven
bodies.
bodies. We were from the last shuttle flight where this camera was in action. That is the. I have a box where it's also sound recordings
Yep.
on it, so we can probably have a look at that. It's an amazing thing actually. Yeah.
It's so, that's this one here. Shoot. Oop. And I don't know if it will show if you push this to the camera. Can they see in the viewfinder? If I wave, oh, maybe we can just see me waving. There we go.
We can do it like that.
We can do it like this. Let's have a look. Let you see in. And if we wave, there we go.
Yeah, we are here.
We are here. So yes, really cool bit of kit. So yeah, this is a really special bit of kit. It needed a tiny little TLC. We thought it was maybe broken, but actually it turned out
You were immediately a bike mechanic.
David should never be trusted with tools until he has tools.
Yeah.
But this camera actually, it has a couple of little idiosyncrasies, a little few quirks it has to say, where it just, if you're not gentle, but if you're a little bit, if you don't follow the rules of how to use it, it decides to have a little bit of a hissy fit and doesn't want to play, but a very quick little fix, and we got
And
it
you know
back
what I
up
will
and running.
buy myself? An instant back.
Now this sounds like heresy to many people that like mechanical cameras. You're going to buy a digital instant back on it,
No,
like an
classic.
Instamax, like an Instamax.
Yeah, with film.
Ah,
Kodak stuff.
like a Kodak Instamax.
There's a guy in.
Just looking at the comments as well. Alessandro, bye. We will see you tomorrow if you've left. But yeah, keep coming back because you never know. There have been a couple of folk who've won with one ticket, so you never know. And we're getting a few comments on as well. Ah, yes, you have lots of fans in the US. Well, we very much hope they do. We certainly get lots of emails.
Oh,
from
that's
folk.
what I want.
You need to flip it onto the screen,
Okay.
or else they aren't going to see it. We're looking at a pretty screen that you can't see, but here we go. This is the back
That
that he
is the
wants.
thing we want to have. Yeah.
A back that goes on that allows you to do
It's a
those
it's
little
a it's a
things.
guy in Bangkok, which is expert on Hasselblad collector, and he built that thing actually.
Looks cool.
Pretty cool, huh?
We need to see if we can try and get it before we go to the US. maybe tight,
Might
2
be a
weeks.
little bit tight.
But we give it a go and we see. But
Yeah.
yeah, if you're in the US, please do try, if you can, come along to the wind up. If you can't make it along to San Francisco because it's too far or you're busy, we will also be back in October because we have booked to go along to New York. So New York, there's a big watch week that happens in October. There's the wind up fair. There's a couple of other different events as well. I know Redbird does a kind of US national meetup at that point as well, and alongside that you also have Watch Time having their show. So New York is going to be very, very themed around watches for that weekend. So definitely, if you can't make it to San Francisco, try for New York in October.
Wind up 2016.
14 or 16.
Is there still something?
Who knows, because you guys did go along in the
No, it
very
doesn't look
early
like that.
days. It doesn't look like that. No, that's definitely not it. But we, as a plant,
Probably tomorrow we will show some.
We try to find some pictures.
I have pictures, very nice pictures actually.
Absolutely.
From I think one of the first red bars
it probably was one of the very
was one
first
of the
ones.
first ones.
Yeah.
And we were there and drinking a couple of drinks.
Really? Never. We would
Never.
we would never do such a thing.
No.
I'm not looking at a bottle of gin just out of camera shot. That's definitely going to be consumed later. But yes,
Okay.
so that's that. You've had a look at some